The little boy was just playing with a water gun at his dad, but the father suddenly fired real bullets at him. The sister rushed over and dragged her brother behind a pile of rocks. When the shots kept coming, she finally understood. Their father had driven them deep into the desert, just to secretly kill them both. Not willing to let his plan succeed, she pulled her brother and crawled to safety. When everything went silent, she peeked out, but their father was already gone. The car burned to ashes from the gasoline he poured. She knew his plan was to leave them stranded, let the desert itself take their lives. She told her brother to stay put, then rushed back to the camp to find supplies. She knew they had to reach civilization fast, or die of hunger and thirst, but the desert stretched endlessly. They walked from day to night, without seeing a single soul. Soon they were exhausted. Only water had been taken by their father. The little boy still didn't grasp the danger, excitedly looking around, while his sister grew more and more worried. To save what little strength they had left, they lay down on the sand and slept. The next morning they set out again, but had no idea which way to go. To get a better view, the sister climbed a mountain with her brother. Halfway up she nearly slipped to her death, but they kept going and made it to the top. The sight crushed their last hope. Barren mountains stretched in every direction, no sign of any town or village. With their bodies close to dehydration, they searched desperately for water, but found nothing. Helpless, they stopped to rest. The sister managed to find a few drops inside a can. She gave it to her brother to keep him alive. After resting, they continued on, but after 3 days without food, the boy could no longer move. No matter how his sister shouted, he lay on the ground without strength, so she carried him on her back and kept going. After walking who knows how long, a fruit tree appeared in the distance. At first she thought it was a hallucination, until her brother saw it too. Together they stumbled toward it. To their surprise, there was a small pool of water under the tree. The boy rushed forward and drank deeply, then stuffed wild fruit into his mouth. When the sister saw birds eating the same fruit, she realized it was safe. They ate and drank until they were full, then fell asleep under the tree. But when they woke up the next morning, their hearts sank into despair. The pool of water had already seeped into the ground, and the tree's fruit was all gone, eaten clean by the birds overnight.